Hello there, it's me, Sari here again. I've just come home from a shopping spree at a craft event that was actually took place here in Gothenburg today, and it's going to be tomorrow also. And well, it's a craft expo really, and I had the chance of actually getting my hands on these wonderful magazines from Ett Tryck. One Print it's called. This is a Norwegian magazine, and I got both the first and a second number for this year. So this is actually something that I'm going to enjoy. And when I quickly browsed through these, I noticed that in the first number for this year, there are absolutely wonderful fake metal technique things there. Just look at that card, isn't that magnificent? So I'm definitely going to have myself some fun browsing through them more carefully. And here's also some kind of an inspiration magazine from a company, Swedish company called Slöjd Detaljer, and it's a sort of a hobby shop that you can actually order on the internet from. And then I went quite mad when it came to these stencils, or templates perhaps you could say. I saw Tim Holtz working with some numbers and some distressings and such, and that was actually something that I was on a lookout for when I went to that craft expo today. And I also found some wonderful gadget gears. Don't you just love this? And look at that hen net. I'm not sure what you actually... chicken net. Could you... perhaps it's that? Some sort of a net system anyway. And dots. You all know that I love dots, don't you? So this is actually from the Crafters Workshop. All four of them. And these designs are, or templates are 6 by 6 inches. And then I also found some cling mount stamps from Hero Arts. And these are with a travel theme, and as you know, I am actually working on something with a travel theme, and I'm thinking these might actually make some wonderful tags or decorations. Just love these wonderful air balloons and such, and they're actually pretty fun, sort of vintagey and steampunky. And I got my hands on one package of speciality stamping paper that Tim Holtz recommends. I haven't tried this out yet. I'm going to do so. And this one includes 10 sheets and it costs 79 crowns. And it's a bit hefty price, I must say. Sort of $1 each. And I think it's a bit pricey actually, on the pricey side. And I also got my hands on this wonderful punch from Tonic Studios, and this is magnificent in its way because it actually punches through paper that is up to 400 grams thick, and that's going to do the trick for me, I think. I actually saw a wonderful paper rosette made by this with this punch, and that is something I'm going to try to attempt making one of these days. Look at the wonderful, it sort of looks like the doily lace from Martha Stewart, but this is better, I think, since it goes through a thicker material. And moving on to some stamps from Vilda Stamps. Since I am a part of their design team, I actually got my hands on some new stamps that I'm going to work with. And these are sort of handmade by stamps, and as you can see they have used different kinds of fonts, so that's a nice idea actually, to make more than one in one package. And this one is a stamp that says "Nu du är en glad pensionär," and it's a song, it's a Swedish song which refers to now you are actually a happy something. I'm wishing you luck on your retirement, but it's a song that actually celebrates the fact that someone has retired. And here's a wonderful looking stamp as well. Vänskap får själen att blomstra. Friendship makes the soul blossom. And a couple of wonderful butterflies there as well. And these actually come from Vilda Stamps, and if I put that address there, you can search for them on the internet and have a look-see for yourself. And here is a sort of combined stamp, and it says congratulations on your graduation, or when you when you're getting married or getting engaged or something like that. And there's a wonderful cake there as well. So this is something I'm going to have some fun with today later on. And then I've also got acquainted with a new stamp company called Gummiapan, the rubber monkey, that says. And so you have the address there if you want to have a look-see for yourself. www.gummiapan.com. And I just fell for this film strip stamp, and as well as these wonderful gadget gear stamps. So you see, I'm sort of in the steampunky feel mood, and I'm hoping this will be fun. And I also got myself a stamp with that chicken net I talked to you about before. And here is a wonderful brick wall stamp. And here are some diamonds, sort of shabby diamonds or tattered diamonds in a background pattern. And here is something from Prima. It's a cling stamp set, and I actually went for these. So this is the stamp I actually paid 60 crowns for. It's sort of $10. So it's a ticket, and it's best friends forever and this moment. I think I actually like this quite a lot. There are of course a couple of birds there and a branch you could put like so. So it's a nice set of course, but the tickets were absolutely my ticket for today. And talking about tickets, stamps I should say, these are from Glitz. And there are clear stamps, and this one is called Afternoon Muse. And I'm going to turn it over. Hope you can see it anyway. There's a wonderful air balloon there. And there is a Tivoli wheel sort of there. Wonderful, don't you think? A small elephant and a wonderful corner stamp there. And whatever you are, be a good one. I actually didn't see this one before now. And there are some spade hearts there as well. And there's actually the spades, the clubs, and the diamonds and the hearts. And the @ sign there. And let's see what I found more. I have been looking at Tim Holtz's chemistry online class, and he has been talking about his water brushes, and I just had to give them a go. So I bought them today, and I'm hoping on having some kind of a chance to work with them tomorrow perhaps, if not today. And then I saw these wonderful stamps from KaiserKraft. This one is called Bubble Wrap, and as you can see it actually looks like bubble wrap, doesn't it? And this one is called Grunge, and I love everything grungy and sort of messy. This one is called Grid, and even though I do have a couple of grid stamps since before, I like this size of it. And there is Flourish. Wonderful patterns. And I'm thinking, wouldn't this be nice if you were to emboss it perhaps first in white and then just cover it with some distress ink. And then I just couldn't resist buying this one. These are some wonderful bottles, 4 different kinds of bottles. Oh, this is pretty dark, I must lift it up I suppose. And there are some labels as well that you could go. So this is one, Violet Perfume France. This one says Old Curiosity Shop, honey and cream and such. So I'm thinking these would be nice. And this is from Graphic 45, Hampton Art. And this one is called, it doesn't actually say, but the number is IC0140. There isn't actually a name for this, I'm sorry to say. And we have something else, a new stuff from Tim Holtz, Idea-ology line. These are mini gears, and here are some label pulls that you could actually put in a drawer or something. And then I found a wonderful set of banner stamps, Message in a Banner this is called, and this one comes from Technique Tuesday. So I actually like these banner stamps, so that makes it easier for me to just cut them out. And then I just couldn't resist buying this one. It's called Chit Chat Verbiages Charla. Oh, it's a different language, of course. Chit Chat, that's what I'm going for. And it's of course from Tim Holtz's Ideology line, and it has 6 different sheets of words. Some of them are on craft and some of them are on white, so I actually have the freedom to color these in whatever color I like. And then I went mad when I really understood the use of these wonderful dies from Cherry Lynn. I always thought it was Cherry Lynn, but it's Cherry Lynn. Can you see it up there? Cherry Lynn Designs. So this one is a doily die. It's called English Tea Party. It's the number DL101. And I got a friend for that one actually. And as I can see, these are actually different in size. I'm hoping perhaps that I'll be able to layer these. So this one is called French Pastry and it's called DL102. And then I got a fence die and a border fence and a board. Yeah, so 2 fence dies anyway. So here's the gate, I suppose, and here's the fence. This one is called B123 and this one is called B124. And here are some banners. And I actually had the chance of trying this one out before, so I know it's going to punch out this one or die cut this one. Can you see it? It's quite lovely with those the wonderful lace there on the side. And then I couldn't resist purchasing these wonderful leaves. They actually come in a set of 2, so I get the leaves on both sides, as you can see there on the green. And it's called B118. And for the pennant die, it's called D103. And to the final one, 3 corners, sort of swirly ones. I actually got the wrong one, I see now. I'm sure I can change it tomorrow. This one is called B165. And it seems like I got the wrong one actually. Well, I'll have to change this. So, that's about that. And then all I have to do is to show you the first things I bought today. Here's a set of 3 cups, tea cups or coffee cups, and a plate, and even a small spoon. I'm not sure you can see this actually. Is it better if I show it like that? Very detailed and very lovely. And here is a teapot to go with it. And here's a light bulb, and it isn't a small one either. Look at that. And here is a globe, and it's an airplane flying around the world, really. If I turn it over, it actually has different sides. So it's 2-sided and it's absolutely wonderful. And here is a church. And here was that globe again. And here is a steering wheel for a boat. I'm not sure what you call this. And here are some wonderful spoons. Just look at these. Wouldn't these be nice if you're making a christening card or something like that? And here's a penny farthing. It's a bicycle here. It's an old bicycle. Penny farthing is actually the name for it. And here are a couple of cowboy hats. Pretty heavy ones. And here are some smaller steering wheels for that same ship or boat. And here are some lanterns. Here you are. Proper lanterns, really. And I got more of those. And here are some scissors. And a knife and a fork. And a couple of pacifiers, and finally a vintage looking clock. And if I turn it over, there's actually room for a photo perhaps, and then I could put some glossy accents on it, so I could make it a 2-sided jewelry thingy actually. So that's a little bit from me, and now I have to start uploading this video and start crafting. Haha, it's a funny Saturday for me. Bye bye.